Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. Hope everybody's doing great. I am just back in our deep storage behindings room. And I have changed out something and now I can't find my way out. But then I saw that we have a hole here to our mine that I didn't cover up. So just covering that up. I'm doing fantastic. I just ate, just had dinner, and it's a bad idea usually to start recording and talking and stuff as you've just eaten. But I am very, very excited to play some Minecraft. And I got some stuff that I want to do on camera and things. So the reason I was back here, a lot of you guys said that you didn't like the glowstone or the pumpkins. That's not how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. But you didn't like the pumpkins and the jack-o'-lanterns that we put behind the chest. Remember, I asked you what we should have behind the chests. And so I thought, we would come over and we change them. So that's what I've done. And I've actually completely removed the lighting, and I think this is better. When I originally planned out this room, I didn't think that we'd have torches sitting on the front like this. Ooh, and we're actually missing one there. But we kind of need it to be light here. We're still having dark spots in the middle. And maybe we could do something like this. I don't know if this is going to light it enough. I never, ever, pretty much anyway, never ever use glowstone. Like, I don't think it's a terrible looking block. I know a lot of texture packs are created solely to remove glowstone. But I don't think it's bad. Like, it's not terrible anyway. But anyway, first time I use it, you guys don't like it. So, we're kind of on the same page there. This looks a little bit funny as well, doesn't it? So yeah, good news everybody. Optifine 1.9.4 is out. I know that was out by the time last video came out, but I had backlogged that video a little bit, so I hadn't seen it when I recorded it. But now we're back on Optifine, and Minecraft looks so different. It really looks so much more gorgeous with Optifine's color mapping, I think. I don't know if you see it, or I don't know if it's my crazy mind playing tricks on me, but I think it's much, much better anyway. But anyway, we gotta start off now by heading over to the shopping districts. We gotta check out our shops, see if we have made any sales. By the way, I added netherrack to our deep storage unit as well. We can throw this in because that goes to the trash. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Keep it up. Keep hitting the like button if you enjoy the videos, and keep writing all the nice comments. I'm always so excited to see what people write and to what you guys think about things, and so many valuable inputs as well. And you guys are talented. You guys know what we're talking about. So I mean, doing YouTube videos is something that has become something that I do daily today, except for when I'm on my stupid business trips, which, by the way, I'm going on another one. Yep. I'm on a business trip by the time you see this video. But anyway, just it's becoming a daily thing, something that I do every day, and I just enjoy it so much. I love playing my game. I love playing Minecraft. But playing Minecraft is something you could do without recording. The excitement with recording for me is obviously to see what you guys say about things. So it really does mean a lot. So keep that up, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we're gonna head over. Where do I keep pumpkins? I guess over maybe. Is it food? It's not really food. I'll put them in here. Construction. Because they're jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh, we gotta combine this as well. That was what I was thinking. Boop, boop. And did I do this on camera? I don't think so. I lost all my stuff. I can't even remember how. Was quite a while ago, but I've got all the stuff back. I just need to put looting through on that sword. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to the shopping district. We got a little bit of diamonds to spend if we need to. But more importantly, I just want to check how our shops are doing. Oh, I just got an idea. We got this fortune break game here that Wellsnight has built a long time ago, and I pass it all the time, every time I run to the shopping district, but I've never actually tried it. Fortune's Chance. Is there... Seems to be pretty unstocked. Well, if we break all the green ones, it's still pretty good. I think I want to play this. I want to try it out. Try our luck. 1 diamond to play. Use a fortune 3 pick. So I guess we pick this up. Okay. Break green clay. Keep ore drops and prizes in the furnaces. Okay. 1 diamond, was it? Yeah. We'll pray 3 times. This is a thing that I could get addicted to, though. I guess we'll take this one. Lapai? And a saddle. Nope. Super poop. There we go. That was a bad trade-off for a diamond. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That's a diamond ore. So that's 2. And we have 39. That's 2. Oh, we got payback. Yeah, we got all the 3 diamonds back there. Fantastic. And in the Ferni, respiration. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We still have 1 more to do. I guess we'll do this one. Ah, jeez. Name tag. I would have been more excited before I did that Fisher. Now I kind of want to break 1 more. This is where you're supposed to stop, right? We come out with a saddle, respiration book, and a name tag, and some lapai. Let's do 2 more. 2 more for luck. I don't have a gambling addiction, okay? I promise. So let's do maybe this one. Jeez. Oh my goodness, that's really bad. Super poop again. Last one now. Last one, then we stop. We gotta stop. Kind of want to do a corner one. So if I would put this game down, let's talk a little bit about psychology. If I would put this game down, I'd probably not put anything in the corners, like any good loot, because you start in the edge, right? And you start with a... Oh, you actually start with the good stuff. I bet you that this is a good block then. If you've started to fill... you started in this corner. Yeah, let's see. Dang it! Another name tag. Okay, that's what happens if you keep gambling. We should have just left it. Should have left it. I love the elytra flying over here. Alright, Chop Shop. How have you been doing? Nothing. I put a sign here, by the way. Fine bacon and hermit steak. No sales, though. Come on, that's really bad. Is this because of Mr. TFC restocking his shop with steak, I wonder? Ooh. Don't know what that is. Spoiler. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. No, he's not restocked on steak. Okay, so 1 of those. I'm still hoping for Tango to lower the prices on the iron. Because at this rate, people should be stacked up on it. And hopefully he'll go like 3 stacks of diamond or something like that. Tango, get your price down, bro. Get your price down, just saying. But anyway, we should head back to the mine and do some work there. I still haven't... I'm really enjoying these last few things that we have done. And I think... getting like the infrastructure, getting a proper storage room, the deep storage room, you guys loved. So thank you so much for the nice words about the transition to stone. I was a little bit worried what people would think, but I think it turned out gorgeous myself. But yeah, it's a lot of fun for me to work there at the moment. I'm so inspired. So we're going to head back and do some stuff today. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Last episode, we worked on this thing. And at the time of the recording, I still haven't seen the comments from that specific video. So I kind of want to hold back on this a little bit. But this idea is fantastic. And it gave me a lot of thoughts and stuff. I was talking about this area here, which is just as where we come in, being kind of the center. And, you know, it's kind of going to be the center anyway. And we can add something cool here in the middle. From there, I've been thinking a lot about where do we go with the base now. So I started digging out a room here. And I wanted to see how close this was to our storage room. And it's not, you know, it's not too bad. The only problem I'm having is if we go in here, there isn't really a connection possibility from this room, and this is a thing that I usually end up doing in Minecraft. And probably you guys have been have been victims of this as well when you build stuff. You kind of, you build a dead end thing. And that's what I've done here. Over here, the only possible expansion would be in here, but this is far beneath Mambo Bumbo. Hashtag Mambo Bumbo. Ladies and gentlemen, Mambo Bumbo on the stage. In the blue corner, no, jeez, what am I doing? We got Mambo Jumbo's old base there, so I don't want to dig into that. This area here, we got quite a bit of space before we hit Cub Fan and Full Symmetry, but we're gonna hit them sooner or later. And down here is our fish sorter minecart thing from our fish farm, which is up out there. And this way, I just don't want to go. This is Wellsnight's base and Tango's base, and for some reason my frames are just terrible that way, so I don't think I want to expand that way. However, expansion like naturally on the Iskal lands would be out this way, where we have the saloon coming up, which I know a lot of people are saying, when are we gonna finish? We'll finish it soon enough, okay? Promise. And so, thinking about all those things, I got an idea, and this may be a little bit crazy, but we'll see what you guys see about, see what you guys see about this, see what you guys say about this. If we come down here, boop, to our beautiful deep storage room, I dug a hole straight in here because we knew when we put this storage room down that our ghost track is right over here. If we come up here, boop, doop, this is the start of the ghost track, right? And we don't go here often enough. Like, I really love what we did here. And I think, hi skeleton, I don't love you. I think walking down here, I do apologize if it's dark. Maybe I should just do this for now. But this is like what we started with building, right? And this is what gave me the inspiration to do the whole haunted mine thing. I think I want to expand this. And this was originally going to be like a hermit rails, but to be honest, a lot of people are going to use their elytra now. And I don't think a railway is kind of going to get used, so if it's not going to get used between hermits, we could at least use it for our base. So here's what I'm thinking. The first thing I want to do is I want to make sure... Ooh, hi, witch. I want to make sure that we can use this rail without getting creeper explosions. I've got so many creeper explosions when I've been down here. And there was a creeper over here. No, a skeleton. And I've almost died a few times. And I had this idea of having mobs in the background here, which I think is pretty cool. But we got to make sure that the mobs can't reach us if they're there. So that's the first thing. That's the number one thing. I'm okay if they spawn in like this. Then I can always kill them sometimes. And, you know, it's all good times. There's probably a creeper spawned in there. You see that? I don't know if you can see it on YouTube. It's so dark. There's a gunpowder there. And then a zombie spawned in and picked up his loot. Well, I don't know how that happened. Anyway, this position is okay, but I think if a creeper is behind here, he can see us. This here is terrible because I get spawns in here and they come out and they kill me. So I kind of have to save up the sides of this thing. I do like the witch here. It's making witch noises. Don't know if I love the zombie noises constantly going on in my base. Yeah, her name is Witch. So creative! But anyway, I want to save up the edges a little bit around this place, which we can do pretty easily. Then what I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen, and this may shock you a little bit, we need access there, so why don't we... Let's see, we come in here. Yeah. We have this as an entrance at the moment, right? But I never used that entrance. What if we connect it up with this room? Because this is kind of the style we're going with anyway. The only thing we'd have to do is we'd have to chop away the silo that we built, which is fair enough, you know. I don't think we're gonna run out of space anyway without the silo. Ooh, ghost block. So if we chop that away, we'll come on pretty perfect, I would think. Let's see, this would be... Yeah, this would be the center here. Let's just... I can rebuild this if I change my mind. This is a thing that I've been thinking about now. Usually I do things without thinking, but I've been thinking about this for half an hour now, making sure that my brain really wanna destroy this silo thing. But Yeah, look at this. It's kind of made for it, if you think about it. We're gonna come up right in the center. Yeah. We can still have the ticket, guys, for those who want to take the rail up here. We don't have to change any of this. This could be a second entrance. But I think this could work. Then what we could do is... Ooh, I'm getting ideas. Let's see. We need to chop this away. So our center is still here. Then what we need to do is, like, we start the rail over here. Oh yeah, a lot of people said, by the way, that I should add rails randomly down here. So I did that. But now that we do this, we may change that again. I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, we put a rail down here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we build like an entrance. I have too much junk. Let me just destroy this room and put down a junk chest for a second. So you can get the idea. If we take this down, these bad boy things from this silo, we'll get a... natural good entrance. Take this away as well. We'll get an entrance if we put logs like that. Oh baby, yeah. Then we use the stone thing, so we have to change up this mine slightly, but not much because we're going up here actually. And we connect up the rails. Oh, this is gonna look amazing. That way we can incorporate the rail and we can use it as the transportation to the next place of our base. We need loads of room still that I have plans for. So we need a lot of space, and we're kind of grown out of it inside here. Yeah. This is what we do. Another added benefit of going this route. By the way, I think we have to... If we want mobs to spawn in here, we possibly need to cover up everything. The other option is to remove all the mob spawns spots, and in here, this here is a mob spawn spot, I suppose. Yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe if we do that, then we have slabs there. This will take a little bit of time, but if we get this right, ladies and gentlemen, it will look cool and have no mob spawns. I just don't want to slab everything, because then I think it will be bad. This here, I think this is going to be able to spawn a mob, but this is something that needs testing in like a myth busting thing maybe. But I think it can spawn even though the cobweb is blocking there. Because I think I've had spawns in areas like that. Another added benefit of this going this way with the mine or the base is that we don't have to listen to this stupid ghast that's in False Symmetry's base that I keep hearing in my base. And I know, it's a cool thing and all, but geez, are they annoying with the sound, with the noise? They're unbelievably annoying sometimes. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm doing this, safing up these sides, I just realized something, because I'm trying to decorate it. All of this is done now, by the way. There should be no possible mob spawns behind here. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to safe it up, making sure that mobs can't spawn, but I still want it to look cool and dark and that kind of stuff. But I just realized there's a 1.9 redstone is blocking mob spawns. And I mentioned this for Xuma the other day, because he was making something. And I just realized as I was walking around, I was like, wait a minute. We can just place redstone, because it kind of looks like blood, and it's flat. Like, the block will be completely flat, which is good. Like, it doesn't poke up like the slabs do. So I think, yeah, not saying that I want it everywhere, but you know, mixing that in as a mob spawn blocker is going to be amazing. Okay, so I haven't done this side here. So... well, it doesn't look like I've put any love to this in the past either. But okay. We're down in the stone area now, or stony, rocky type of area. So I want to mix this up as well, making it a little bit more purdy. Maybe go like so, and then maybe some more dirt. I really love coarse dirt, if you haven't noticed. I think it's a gorgeous and perfect addition to Minecraft. Take away you. I used jungle wood quite a bit in this mine as we did it originally, and I don't know, I've changed my opinion a little bit about it now. But yeah, we could just go like spot this around like that, and then I've used fences a lot. Maybe slab there. Oh, we can even go cobblestone slab here. It gets easier here. I'm just doing this to grab some stone, by the way. It gets easier here, obviously, as we are down in the stone level. We have a little bit more variations, but yeah, redstone dust, ladies and gentlemen, does not spawn mobs in 1.9. Alright, so all of the mine has now been saved off. Hopefully, we'll see, you know. We may be coming across a situation where they actually do still spawn, but it should be fine now. I've been working a little bit about on this entrance, and this is a little bit of a cool thing. I don't know if you guys will like this, but hopefully, hold on, let's do this. Boom, boom, oops. Been working a little bit on the entrance, basically, and this just happened because I didn't remove all the things, and I think it is a kind of cool look, you know. Anyway, we'll see what you guys say, but basically, the idea is gonna be we come in here and then we take a minecart right here, and that will take us onto the track here. So I was thinking we need a system for that, and I'm gonna make a let's see here. Maybe we'll come in. Maybe we'll have another. Ooh, but that's gonna maybe look bad. So many maybes today. Jeez. We'll have to move this back. See, I almost said maybe again. You thought I was gonna say it. You thought I was gonna say it, but I didn't. Anyway, we'll have one of these. Screw it. I do say maybe a lot. Maybe we'll have one of those things there, and then we could do something like pretty and have more of this stone. I think when you have a background block like that and then you have bars going across, that looks really cool. It looks like they're kind of holding up the ceiling there. So we'll have something like that. You come in here, or actually no, we'll have something like that. You stand here and then you press a button. Maybe we have to be careful here because we got redstone right behind this stone for the silos, but we'll put a button there. Should be fine. Not impacting anything. That sounds funny. That's a new sound for sure. That button, I wanted to plop up a minecart right here. So to do that, we need a dispenser right there. And all we need to do to wire that is just have a redstone dust here. So we'll have a dispenser with a rail on. I did bring some stuff here. Let's get it on the bar. Boop, 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 boop. Put a minecart in there for now. So if I push that, that's going to dispense the minecart. Very good. We'll run this rail all the way up here. And did I bring any normal rail? I'll borrow this. Sometimes I get lucky with items, but most times I don't. But yeah, we'll have that. At the same time though, well, if we have this powered here, I don't know if you know Minecraft or minecart mechanics, but if we have this powered and power a minecart onto it, nothing is going to happen. You need a block behind in order to send that away, and I kind of want to show you this. I don't want the minecart to disappear, so we'll do this. If we have a minecart there and have a block here, it's going to go away. But we kind of want to be able to enter the minecart as well. So I'm thinking we'll have a piston here, right? We'll make one of these old school minecart pushers, which I really think are fancy. And maybe we'll just have a block like that. Actually, what ground we have? We don't have any spruce ground here. Oh yeah, well, that's interesting. What kind of ground we have here? No, I think we're gonna go stone here. So this block will be stone on top of a piston. And now all I have to do is to take that little redstone signal there and add it to that repeater there, which we could do by just, you know, doing something like this. Should work. No, because that's not how you power a piston. Iskal, for crying out loud. That's how you power a piston. But we want a little bit of delay there as well. So I'm gonna add that, and then I think this will be a cool shoot away system. As far as the design here go, we are using this beautiful pattern of wooden stairs. I think though for this incline here, I'm just gonna do something like this because it's gonna be too hard to kind of merge it. Here's another issue, like lore-wise, right down here is the stone. We're already down in the deep mines, but then we come up here, we go up 3 blocks, and we're in clay area. Hopefully, like my idea, or my hope here, let's just move this maybe to here. My hope here is that by inclining just a few blocks here, when we're in a minecart, we won't really think about the environment so much, which, you know, hopefully we will, because we have spent a lot of time designing it. But we'll kind of not think about the lore, is what I mean with that. So we'll see, though. We'll see if it's too weird. Then we may have to change up something. Don't know what yet, but yeah, I think the incline should look something like that. Maybe even we could have something like this. This will further help us to help the brain forget in a split second about, oh, I did have oak in my bar, about the fact that we are leaving a deep stone area, and we're already up in clay. We have like a break here. We'll do something like this. Oh no, was there redstone on that? Oh yeah. Dang it! I think that may have been the redstone though for the thing that I took away. I'm pretty sure it is for the silo sorter thing. Yeah. We good! Whew! That's always an issue when you don't place the redstone on a specific block, which I didn't actually do there. That may happen. But yeah, we'll do something like that. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And mobs can't spawn on tracks in 1.9, which is fantastic. So we don't have to light it up as long as they can't spawn on the sides. We may even want to go and change these out for stairs. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's time for testing! Think I got this working. This button is now linked up to the dispenser. And down here, I suppose we could just do this. So button comes down here, very, very simple. Powers the dispenser, and then it's picked up by a repeater line that delays it. We may want to increase or decrease that delay, though. Ooh, can I do this? Jeez, we'll have to see. Anyway, I also changed the entrance completely. I liked what we had just a second ago, but I didn't like the fact that you come down here and there's this red and, you know, very colorful, doesn't really suit. And I think this looks really good. It lifts the room a little bit because I have more stone here now, so the tree really pops. The wood really pops, if that makes sense. I think that looks pretty cool. We need to remove that stupid chest though. But anyway, let's try this out. I have a minecart loader over here. So we put in a minecart, and I put in a lot of them already. So system is backlogged. Very good. And then there's basically 2 hoppers going into that dispenser there, in case you were wondering. The idea is we press this, go into the minecart, smooth and without an issue in the world. There we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get blown up here. Oh, skeleton was spawned. Okay, we gotta check that out, because I've been working pretty hard on trying to make sure that we had no spawns. But that's super cool. That launcher worked perfectly. Let's just have a look. Okay, so he's in here. Was there another one here, or was that the same? He's made his way with his golden stupid freaking boots all the way over. We got redstone on the ground, which should not be able to spawn mobs. Is that a spot there where he can spawn? I think I see it. Yeah, right over here. And in fact, right over here. I thought I had it all figured out. I do apologize. Alright. I'll put some redstone or something down there. But I really like this. We have a little bit of a new area to the base. And I've been, you know, I like the whole clay thing. And I think it's cool and challenging and fun to build in a different biome. Than a regular like forest or mushroom island. Who does that in a single player world? I don't know. By the way, speaking about this Skulls Island, my single player world, episode 70, we've been doing that world for nearly a year now. Episode 70, where was this thing? Was it in here? Yeah. Episode 70 is coming up pretty soon, and it has a world tour in it. Or it is a world tour. So in case you're interested in starting following that series, there's a golden chance. Because I've got quite a lot of questions asking for a world tour. So that you guys can catch up and stuff. I really love that world. So do follow it, please. Anyway, that worked out beautifully. So then, we're coming down here. And I still haven't seen your replies in regards of if we should remove this thing, by the way. Just so you know. Just so you don't think I ignore you. We come down here. And now, from here, we got a lot of area. A lot of space. I just wanted to see. Is it so that we're in... Yeah, we're definitely in stony area here, which is perfect. And it's kind of cool as well that we travel through the area of the actual base. And of course we will be able to travel the other way as well, is the idea. This garbage we can take down. And yeah, we have a big area to expand in here. Fantastic. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to have to do it for today. I'm running very, very short on time, unfortunately. Have to go and sleepy. I'm tired. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. At the moment, we got all the Americans on and Xuma is AFK, I think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. Leave some suggestions and comments and stuff below. Do you like that we work on the base? Because I'm very, very inspired to work on the base area at the moment. And we mix it up with, you know, we had the Hermit Olympics the other day with Etho and Doc M. If you didn't see, go check it out. I make a massive, massive derp in it. In case you think that is funny. Oh, I messed up so badly. I'm not going to spoil it, but I mess up badly. We did that the other day, and you know, we were keeping track of our shops and stuff as well. Oh, just love insta mining. But anyway, let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions, let me know them down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next episode.